So sorry. Sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, that was so rude. You guys, I'm not asking you to forgive me right this second, but just forgive me in a moment. I'll ask you again in a moment because I don't deserve your forgiveness because I know I was somewhere else on someone else's platform talking to them about Ronnie Bo and where he possibly could be. And they found him. So I felt like, okay, let me get back over to my family. Hello, Queen G. Hello, Del Palmer. Hello, Linda. Hello. Okay, we're gonna do the Mimi song, okay? Hello, Linda Glass. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Lady L is on air with Sean Atwood right now. Go there to see her. Thank you, Jen, for that. I was hoping you guys were over there because I made a small announcement to you guys to tell you that I am sorry, that I am coming, and here I am. So, hello, Princess. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Okay, Dale, I didn't get the ones with the thingy, the bobbly. This came in one of my daughter's gifts. And so I put it on. When I tell you this little girl got so many, I ain't never seen it. I thought what I was getting her, I thought I was scaling back on the gifts, on how much I give her. But she had so many gifts, she couldn't even open them all in one day. She had to start opening them again today. But that is not it. Remember I told you Santa was late or Santa forgot some gifts? Yeah, that's coming Friday. There's like 8 or 10, 9 more gifts coming. Here go my husband. Here go Eric. I thought you I thought you scaled down this year. I said I did. I said I thought I went $500 less. Last year I felt like I spent 1,000. He said, "You sure you didn't spend that this time?" I said, "Well, I might have." Whew. I don't know. It's just, I guess, because she's the only one. Francois in the house. Hey, girlfriend. French Connection Mama. Francois. I know I'm saying it right. That's how I know I'm saying it right. Hello, Linda. Hello, Francois. Happy to see you. You like it? Hello, SCJ. Hi there, Miss Letitia. I didn't think you ever get here. Okay, Diana. I do apologize. I do apologize. I want to make sure that I apologize to you guys for having you wait. It was so wrong. I was over there at Sean Atwood's chit chatting. That's what it feels like. I told him if I'm done here, you guys are still chit chatting, I'll be back. Oh, hey, there you are. I'm back on the phone. What were you doing on Sean's channel? I don't watch anything over there. They were talking about Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo was missing. Like he's been missing for some hours. I've been trying to call him, contact him. His phone's been out of service, so everybody was worried, worried. And Beverly, though, Beverly. Thank you, Linda. Hello, Christine. Beverly had already diagnosed that he was like in Chicago, in Illinois, excuse me, not Chicago, was in Illinois, which is Chicago's part of Illinois, and said he was laying down on like something like a brick, well, just described it. And sure enough, come to find out, he's been in jail. Isn't that something? He's been in jail. Which is, I'm glad he's okay, but I hate that he's in jail too. So that's what was going on over there. Hello, Christine. I got so many toys, so many toys. And then she goes over her uncle's house, right? And then she's opening up all these gifts over there. And I'm like, whoa. She got a purse with her name on it, a bubblegum machine. I wish I could show you guys. Let me know if you want to see it. I'll take you for a tour. This crap everywhere. Paper, toys. You guys would be like, why she do this? So I probably won't take you. Anyway, we're going to talk about Meghan and Harry in a minute. We're going to talk about my stuff first. Francois in the house. Oh, Dale's having some wine. I had a beer earlier. I've been hooked on these cappuccinos with this shot of espresso. The other day, I told my husband to get me one, and the guy talked him into giving me a bigger one because it comes with 2 shots. No, I want the short one with the extra shot because I like the kick. Anyway. We're going to have fun. Merry Christmas to you guys. We've been through that. That was yesterday. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Did you guys get anything unexpected? Hello, Princess. Dale's drinking wine. My reindeers, I got this out of my daughter's basket. So every year I have this lady in Wisconsin to make my daughter a basket. I wish I could show you these pictures. I'll just show you. I got some pictures. Anyway, this me and my husband's family. You see me? I'm the only chocolate chip. Kara's in the middle. So I thought I'll show you that. That's my husband's family. And so we went over there, and she opened all these gifts, and she got this purse with her name on it. I know, right? This is me with me Moana. Anyway, who cares? This is her. This is, see if I can get a good picture. Let me tell you what I got from Eric, okay? I got some PJs, which I loved. I put them on last night. I love them. They had little hearts on them. And he bought me some towels. This is me going through my little gift bag. That's Kara in the back doing her thing. And so every year I order a basket for her. Here's the basket. And the basket within the basket has all these little bitty gifts in there. And she couldn't even open them all. But then she had some for me too. Plus, she got some still coming. Seriously, it's crazy. Anyway, the basket was a hit. She loved the basket. The lady that made the basket, she individually wraps and she'll ship it to you. She'll ship it. She's from Wisconsin and her name is Chrissy. And every year, like for my daughter's birthday, for it's pretty cool. That's the actual basket, how the basket comes with a big bow on it. I mean, and it was only $120. It was really cool. Anyway, girl had a great Christmas, ripping in the presents. That's the basket. Beautiful that basket is. She is going after that toy. She got tired. Anyway, moving on. Bucket and Red Bull. Okay. Yum, yum. Thank you, Jen. You are a joy to spend time with too. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Ronnie Bo is missing. He's not missing anymore, they said, Christine. According to Shane, because they call Shane, who called Shane? Um, Ronnie Bo, not Ronnie Bo, but big homie CC. How do I know these people? Big homie CC called Shane and told Shane that Ronnie Bo was in jail. Yes, that's the news. Breaking news. And why is he in there? Hopefully he gets out. I'm sure he felt the love. You can't tell me he didn't know that everybody was like, where is he? Where is he? You know? Okay, moving down. I need me a glass of something. I'm getting tired of the coffee. Let's see if my husband will bring me something. Honey, can I have a beer? You guys can hear me. I thought I put you on mute. Honey, can I have a beer? He didn't hear me. Merry day after. Oh, I had a hip replacement surgery on the 24th of December. How are you feeling, Francois? French connection, mama. I love that. Let me go get me something to drink. Yes, Christine. He's been in jail, girl. In jail. You can't script this. SCJ. Who's missing? Merry Christmas, Tanya. Hello. My sister had a double hip replacement. She's dancing. Oh, look at her. That's awesome. We wish you all the healing in the world and wishing you well, Francois. French connection, mama. Yeah, I know. It just broke. Like, seriously, just a few minutes ago. Like, it just broke. It's new, Christine. I know. I know you know what's going on, too. I know you know he was missing, but I was just on the Sean Atwood show, and that's where I found out at. Okay, SCJ says, who is in jail? There's this gentleman called Ronnie Bo. He was in jail before with R. Kelly. Okay. He knew R. Kelly. Remember R. Kelly, the one that's currently in jail, where he was his cellmate. So when he got out, he started talking about the relationship he had with, not a real relationship, but friendship with R. Kelly. And that's how we know Ronnie Bo. And Ronnie Bo has been on the Sean Atwood show several times. As a matter of fact, he was there during the Christmas special. I was on the Christmas special. Take a look at it. I was on the end. I was at the end, but I was on there. Cute Christmas show. He was on there, and that was the last time they had heard from him. And so they couldn't find him. Shane and them. I'm gonna stick with my coffee since it is what it is. Bonjour. Oh, I know that word. Bonjour. That's French for hello, isn't it? Hello, Judith. Thanks for coming. Diddy stuff. Thank you, Christine. To sum it up, oh snap. That is so funny. Christine just summed it up and wanted you guys to know. By the way, it's just Diddy stuff. How did he know Diddy, Christine? What does he got to do with Diddy? Was him and was R. Kelly at the freak offs? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, how are they, you know? I'm like SCJ. What does Diddy got to do with it? Okay, guys, I got a the Mimi song gotta come up. And I want to talk about this article. Now, I should have told them, but I got it from, I don't want to say who I got it from because, anyway, love the espresso shots with vodka and half. Oh, ooh, that sounds good. Diane, that is the first place they should have looked for him instead of tripping his own parole. He's on parole. That's the first place they should have looked for him instead of tripping. He's on parole. Hmm. That's what Shane said, that he could have violated parole or something like that, or whatever, whatever. But me and Maggie was still like what the heck? Like, why is he in jail? Is everything okay in there as well? Hmm. But yeah, I get what Diana's saying. She just was straightforward with it, you know. Just she was just being real. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys too. I'm going on a New Year fast with you guys. Some of you said that you do fasting. And so I'm going to be doing it too. Because I look like a plump, round ball. And I don't know if it's in my face, but it's in my body. And I just went to the store and racked up on some candy. Like, oh, I can't wait to get off so I can eat it. That's how much candy we were getting. And I was like, honey, am I getting too much candy? No. I was like, yes, I am. Tell the truth. And then when he says no, I'm like, okay, then this is, I said, let's go. We hope that you get better soon, French Connection Mama. I had a hip replacement surgery on the 24th. That's coming from French Connection Mama, guys. No, I have not. I have not gotten your photos, but I'm going to look for it when I get off. We had a giant sleepy lizard come in the house, but I forgot to photo. Wow, a lizard. Interesting. Did your family enjoy your time at the lodge? Oh, Diane, we had a great time. We did. I could definitely see us going back there for sure. Because when you got out the pool, I wasn't freezing cold. They keep the temperature at 85 in there. They do not play around. They keep you comfortable. It's interesting. It's like a real, I think it's underestimated. Or like people don't know how great it is. Like it was awesome. It's an awesome place for kids. My daughter was like, "What the? This is the best Christmas ever." And I was saying the same thing too. This is the best Christmas ever. It was really fun. We went swimming on Christmas Eve. I got some pictures of her in the water. It's funny. But we had a wonderful time. It was great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I met my medium ice mocha. I get my medium ice mocha with two extra shots. Okay, because you have a medium. I can see that. But two, hmm. So I can actually taste it. I'm immune to coffee. Oh, no wonder. Of course, it works in the morning, but doesn't affect my sleep if I have a late one. Oh, okay. I go in spurts. Like I used to get like the raspberry mocha. They don't even have it anymore. Then I just stopped getting them. And then I'll just strike up and start liking it again, wanting Starbucks. So the last couple of days, you guys have seen me with it. But eventually, I'll be like, okay, no, I don't want it anymore. Mm-hmm. I don't know why it does that. But my husband, he drinks coffee every day. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he's out of coffee. And I got to remind myself to put that on the grocery list. Coffee. Oh, I love that idea. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Hello, Susan. That's good enough, Christine. Big homie. What did I call him, Susan? For what? French Connection Mama. I'm drinking my wine, Susan says. Hello, is Elsa. Elsa. Hello, Elsa. Can I call you Elsa? Hello, everyone. Yay, I made a live. I hope everyone had a great time the last few days. Me too, Elsa. I know. I do. I feel like I need something a little stronger. Jump the comments. We don't mind. You sure? I hate missing a comment. A little better today, thank you. That's great, French connection. I'm glad. Wishing you healing, French. See, my sister is a that's random, Dell. Malignant narcissist. How was it with your sister? Thank you, sweet lady, and everyone. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. As the plot thickens. Okay, I hope I did a good one. The diddler stuff. Okay. Christine said Ronnie knew Jay-Z. Okay, we're gonna get the song going. It is. It is. It is. It is, girlfriend. That thing can get real raunchy. Woo! That's a show within a show, within some shows, and then some shows. You know what I mean. I got your email, Sam. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to get quiet on you guys like I was by myself, but my brain was really trying to find the song, the Mimi song. Anyway, I'm finding it. Here we go. Let's get to it. We've waited long enough. And then we're going to get to the Mimi stuff. But I like chatting with you guys. I like knowing what's going on in the chat. The Mimi Show. 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 It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. Woo! I'm listening. Yes. I meant to put it in. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. The Mimi Show is the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 oh. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, they went straight into conspiracy. They did. They were trying to. I'm like, well, gotta be careful. I hear somebody getting closer. Hello, Susan. There's Rocky. You heard him come in. Wow. Red wine or white? I like red. I went over my sister-in-law's house, and she asked me, did I want some wine? And I was trying to say yes, but my brain kept saying no. And I finally just said, no, I'm good. Because I think it was white wine, and I'm not big on white. I like red. I'm a night owl Virgo like you. I am. Needing this energy after hours of looking for Ronnie. Love this. Oh. Yeah, Ronnie is found. SCJ, who is the Ronnie guy Sean was looking for? What was that about? Oh. Okay, Cupid, let me tell you what happened. Now, if you rewind it, it will give you a little bit more detail. But Ronnie Bo is this guy that was on the Sean Atwood show a few times, and he was just on the Christmas special. And so they were looking for him because he was just on the Christmas special, and he's affiliated with the P. Diddy stuff. That's how Christine summed it up. He's affiliated with the P. Diddy stuff. Hmm. But it's a little bit more to it than that. He was in jail with R. Kelly, and he got out and started talking about R. Kelly, and I think R. Kelly didn't like that or whatever. But anyway, that's the Ronnie guy. Let me know if you have any questions, Cupid, because I would. Thank you, Christine. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Please. My numbers are going down. White wine and rose wine. Red wine makes me drowsy and gives me a headache. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see red wine doing that. And it makes my mouth dry. I drink Sauvignon Blanc dry white. Oh, I might have to try that. Mm, that sounds good, Christine. He was a jailmate of one of Diddy's guys. Yep, Cupid, that's exactly right, Linda. I had red wine, but it makes my face flushed. Oh, Cupid, I'm not following it, but Christina Letitia said he was in jail with R. Kelly and has been going on Sean Channel, then went missing, but he was actually in jail. That's so good, SCJ. How you explain that? Lala, hello. Are you in August or September, Virgo? I'm August 31st, the day Princess Diana died. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. And that's okay. Another princess was born. I was born in September. Yes, the 7th. So I'm a September baby. I'm not a baby anymore. 15 Sauvignon Blanc is the best. I also like some Pinot Gris and Cabernet. Rose wines are great in the summer. Oh, wow. You guys know your wines. Yes, we do. Let's get some Harkle news. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm caught up. I'm an August Virgo and night owl, but I'm an early riser. Oh no. I'm in the bed till I didn't get up. I ain't even going to tell you. It's embarrassing. August 29th, the birthday of Ingrid Belchman, Michael Jackson, Dea Washington, Charlie Parker, Sean's dad, and baby Ziggy's are also August 29th. Wow, Susan. You got some famous people's birthdays and some little people's birthdays. Little Ziggy. That is so cute. I had a half glass of red wine last night. I don't ever drink, so it went straight to my head. I had the giggles for most of the evening. Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's a different kind of feeling, that red wine. Okay. So I heard, guess what I heard, guys? I heard that Meghan is the biggest loser of 2024. Ooh, that hurt me. Did that hurt? She is the biggest loser of 2024. According to the Irish Star, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry branded biggest losers as Bible of Hollywood weighs in. Yes, weighing in. Hollywood, the Hollywood Bible, the same Bible that called her a loser last year. This is loser part two. She's a loser again. Remember, she was a loser last year? The Hollywood Reporter is seen as one of the most influential outlets in the industry, and the publication recently released its biggest winners and losers in Hollywood. This was the same thing they did last year. Am I wrong? Do you guys remember that? Remember her being called a loser? I did a video on it. I love the Zodiac too. Anything bubbly. I like champagne too. Susan, you like it, girlfriend. She's been the biggest loser each year. I know, Lala. Okay, work with me. Lala, wasn't she the biggest loser last year? Oh, I'm an earth sign. The biggest loser. Meghan is the biggest loser of all times, from royalty to influencer. Yeah, the biggest loser of all times. Harry is number one, six. Meghan is number one on the most unpopular people rankers website, Linda. Yes, sure is. We did a whole segment on it last time. Check that out. It was really good. But she is also named one of the most unpopular people in the world. In the world, according to rankers. Unpopular people in the world. Woohoo! Girl. But last year, she was called the biggest loser. Am I right? Oh. Wasn't she the biggest loser last year? Come on, computer. Moet. I like Moet too. I like the pink. If there is a pink, because I could be thinking it's a different champagne. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. The Hollywood Reporter's story was a few months ago in 2024. But remember in 2023, she was deemed the biggest loser of 2023 and the biggest hypocrite. She was the biggest loser and the biggest hypocrite of 2023. La la. Yes, anyone that just throws their family and find it not to mention her husband's family. Okay? I'm not shocked, but I'm like, her reputation can't take a hit. It cannot take another hit anywhere you take it. her reputation, none of it. She's the most unpopular person in the world, and she's the biggest loser. And Harry is the most unpopular, number six. They're not popular people among their peers, among the community, among anyone. And it ain't our fault. You did that on your own. That's the public's perception of you, girlfriend. Woo! Sumi said MM absent is due to her getting more cosmetic surgery. For what? She says she should give up as one hands reveal your age and she's overdoing it. Oh wow, I believe it. I believe it. She getting old. Yep. You just get old. You do. I'm getting old. Everybody gets old. You just get old. And, she's going out there trying to change that image. You can't change. It's ugly in here. Ooh. It's just ugly in here. And people see it. They see the bullying. They see the fakeness. They see the facade. They see someone that's not on the up and up. They see someone that's not an influencer. They see someone that has separated their husband from their son, their family. You separated your husband from his family. That's what you did. You remember all those people I showed you on that picture? We weren't all always on the up and up. With me and my husband's family, we've had some ups and downs. But at the end of the day, it's not about us. It's about the kids, seeing the kids, making sure they see their niece. They want to see her. Let's fit it in. Let's get over there and let her see. Meghan is not that type of person. Meghan is going to hold on to grudges, and not even grudges. I think she thinks as long as she puts on the facade that they did something to her, that people will feel sorry for her and say, see, now what's going to happen is your father is going to live for so long. And then something may happen. Then what do you think people are going to think of you? Are you going to come running talking about, oh, my dad died, and go to the funeral? Wouldn't that be something if she showed up to the funeral? Okay, I'm going to the chat. I'm behind. She's not an influencer. It's all her own fault. It's all her own fault she's a loser. It's her own fault that the Hollywood Reporter is calling you the biggest loser of 2024. She has to have a good reputation, period. The royals have to have a good reputation, period. And they do. Meghan doesn't have a good reputation. But she needs a good reputation also to be in Hollywood and for somebody to give her a phone call and give her a chance. The only thing she's good for is a reality TV show because she's a joke. That's what they look like they're playing right now. Like they're playing a in a Hollywood reality TV show. We can script what they're going to do. Meghan's going to come out and try to outdo the royals when they bring out something that they're doing. I'm sure she's done something. Maxie is the number one most disliked according to rankers. Okay. And guess who helped rank Christine? Our very own. She went on there and told the truth. She went on there and told the truth, Christine. Yes. She's globally loathed. My favorite champagne is Pura Walnut Rose. Laverne Perry is also great. Oh, wow. Listen, Susan's going to have to take us wine tasting. Okay? If she knows what's going up. I saw that Megxie sent. What? I saw that Megxie sent Oprah her favorite lotion and bath products for Christmas. Oprah was on Gayle King's bragging that her neighbor Megxie sent her favorite gift. Don't nobody care about Oprah. Oprah is not loved over here in the Black community. She's not. She done got into some trouble. And Great Britain has already cut her off because of what she said about let Meghan get on there and say about the Queen. Because she could have stopped that. She could have said, Meghan, stop lying. Just stop that line. Infamous, but not famous. Makes that's right. She's doing a great job distracting us from the real freaks in the royal family. Of course. Ain't nothing going on. Look, they perfect compared to this. They are perfect. Yeah. If anything, she came in there to be a distraction. Like you said, Dale, she's a distraction. They should be happy about that. Global laughing stock. Yes. Girl, your reputation, you are being laughed at. You're a joke. People don't even take you seriously. Just because you went to Colombia and sat down with the Colombian vice president, whatever, whoever you sat down with, we don't care. That doesn't make you famous because of who you hang out with or who you know. If anything, it makes us look at the person that you sit next to. Why's she sitting next to her? Is it true M and H were not invited to Christmas in the UK with the royals? No, they wasn't invited. They didn't get no cordially invited invitation. You are cordially invited to attend Christmas with us. Hell no. They did not get an invite. Nope. Nobody do. Nobody do. Nobody do. She always sucking up to Oprah. Yep. How lame. She on Instagram. Cupid 100. Why would they be? I don't even know why they publication brings it up every year. It's like, hello, who be bringing that up? I wonder too, because they're not going to invite them to anything ever again. No matter what it is, it can be a main event like Christmas dinner, and no, mm-mm. Charlotte's graduation, no, no, no more invites. They stopped that. Maxie, the external victim. She's probably, that's Rocky. She probably gave her dollar store lotion that smells like a flower old lady. SCJ, Oprah threw the 70th birthday party bash for Gail, and Maxie was not invited. Nope, she's a loser. I think Oprah, and that's just me, my thoughts. This is a theory that, hey, Rocky, that Oprah can't not be friends with Meghan because then that'll make her seem like she was shady, like she just dumped Meghan. No, I wouldn't feel that way. I wouldn't care what nobody think. I wouldn't hang around her. Like, no, because I found out who she is. She got on your show and lied. I guess that's okay, Oprah. She's holding the kids over him. I doubt it since he doesn't seem to care about any kids that may or may not exist. Well, I think she's holding the kids. You won't ever see your kids. The law here says this and that, and probably lying to him, telling him some stories that don't make sense. And the law ain't saying that. Mexie was so mistreated because she can't follow directions. She can't follow directions. No. That's why she can't have, she's her own CEO. She can't keep staff. People have a hard time working with her. She's a bully. The staff at the castle couldn't work with her. Okay, the coffee is really doing it. No, she can't. And she, every now and then she try to. Depends on who she's talking to. She want this side to know that she didn't mean it, but she want this side to know that she did. What? You want the family to believe that you didn't say that, but you want the world to know? No, you didn't take that back. You could have said, well, I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Maybe they wasn't. Maybe I took it out of context. Oh no, she'll never take responsibility for that. But the saddest part about it is that it was never deemed racist. It's not a racist comment, period. So that's what made it a joke. Because when she said it, it was like, that doesn't make sense. We all going to be asking what color the baby is. Everyone wants to know. Everybody wants to know what my baby was going to look like. Everyone, even the inquiry. Is he gonna be dark? Is she gonna be this color? Is she gonna be that? Is her hair gonna be red, black? What, what? So That whole racism was such a lie, was such a not a racist statement. We in the Black community would consider that not being a racist statement. It was a curiosity, normal situation. Then she went on and lied and said, in tandem, how it was going to affect their security, if they would get security or not, because of the color of their skin. Oh, like someone said, oh, okay, they're gonna follow you around, but then when the bully gets closer to you, gets closer to the kid, they just gonna back off. Yeah, she's pushy, shovey. No, she's never going to give up. And the more she tries, the more and more she gets herself deeper and deeper into a hole instead of just stopping because she doesn't have these talents. She's not Martha Stewart. She is not Gwyneth. She is not these people. She's not Julia Roberts. She, she's the Duchess of Sussex. That should have been suffice. That should have been good for her. She should have been on every platform doing interviews, but doing good interviews about the family, not dogging the family out, but good interviews. She knew she wasn't going to be able to go on this um, I'm going to go after you on other platforms kind of a situation. Can you imagine her going on someone other than Oprah's and other than the Netflix series? Like she just went on this tour. That could have happened. How is everybody doing in the chat? They need a smackdown. Susan and tongue flicking. Megan. Hi, it did even. I just don't understand why Mexie thinks she's W. Oh, bye, Lala. So nice having you. The behavior panel said tongue flicking is a sign of deception. Yep. Love the behavior panel. I do too. Night, Lala. No, it won't. I don't, not six, maybe three or four. Yeah, they are a security risk. Okay, let me finish reading. Did you catch the Beverly said Meghan has problems getting along with her sisters, as in plural? Where did this other sister come from? Meghan has so many secrets and lies. A sister with an S. Oh, wow. No telling. She probably gave her some hush money. Everyone gets markled. We do, Linda. Meghan Markle is a prime example for the woman that you hope your son never brings home. Okay. I'd be like, get the hell out of my house. Get out. No, not her. Anybody but her. What happened to that other girl? Go back and get her. Oprah screwed herself when she allowed Megxit to lie to the world about the royal family being racist. Yes. Yes, she did. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm looking for my mouse. It has disappeared. Hold on, guys. Okay, there it is. Oh, wow, he's still, okay, there. Be still. Yep, I haven't been able to take Oprah seriously since that interview with the Hercos. Oprah screwed herself. She did. She did. Oh, but I didn't know it was going to be a bombshell moment. I never did it because it was going to be bombshell. Hello, Alita, Athena. Duchess dipshit. Her only talent is a yacht. Come on. Sometimes my mouse wants to work in a horizontal mambo. Hello, Tanya, Letitia. Can you imagine what their kids will be like once they come of age, understand that their parents kept them from a privileged royal life? They are being short sighted. I would get the hell out of there. If when I grew up, I would call King Charles and say, look, I don't know what happened with you and my mom, but I'm coming home. I would, if 18, I'm out. Or before then, once I knew I could be somewhere else, I don't have to be here, I would get out. I blame Harry, Tanya. I blame Harry. It's Harry's fault that those kids got separated from their family. That's that stupid stuff. And not just his family, but all the family, every family. There's no family on either side. Sisters with an S. Ain't no telling. Thank you, Athena. And Merry Christmas to yours too. Oprah scrubbed the internet with that interview. She did. It's deleted. It's gone. Kapook over. Hocus pocus. Gone out the atmosphere. Even Oprah knew it was a lie. Up upon lie. All for ratings. Yep, she did it for ratings. That was one of her lowest moments. That was one of Oprah's lowest moments. that's, that's as good as I can get it. Oh, my ears itchy. Yeah, that's it's one of your lowest moments. Yeah, they are. They're thinking their mom is God. Is like, yes, Duchess, mommy. Yes, Duchess, dictator. Yes, Duchess. I want you to call me Duchess. Okay? Mommy Duchess. She telling people at work to call her the Duchess of Sussex. Duchess of Sussex, can I go to the restroom? No. Wait another hour. Yep. He is ultimately responsible for truly believe that he is hand picked. He is. He totally screwed that up. I said the worst thing that could happen is I said the worst thing that can happen is, honey, is that they leave England. I said if they leave England, Harry is screwed. I said he is screwed. He's separating himself from his anchor, from his voice of reasoning, people that's gonna help him stay on the straight and narrow. I ain't leaving this place. This is home. This is what you married into. You can go without the baby, if there is one. The Hollywood Reporter is seen as one of the most influential outlets in the industry, and the publication recently released its biggest winners and losers list in Hollywood. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been dubbed some of Hollywood's biggest losers by the Hollywood Reporter, often referred to as the Bible of showbiz. The influential outlet recently published its list of Hollywood's biggest winners and losers, with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex finding themselves on the latter. Showbiz and royal expert Kinsley Schofield commented on the matter, stating, they revealed the biggest Hollywood winners and losers of 2023. Harry and Meghan, who certainly considered themselves Hollywood elite, have found themselves on the loser side. The Hollywood Reporter criticized the Sussex Netflix biography and Prince Harry's spare as whining, while suggesting that the couple's brand is as sanctimonious bubble just beginning to pop. It also mentioned a South Park episode. This is going downhill. This is really bad for her. Guys, these publications keep popping up about her, calling her a loser, saying the Netflix biography was bad and the spare was bad. So Netflix, they got it. They lost subscribers. They lost me. I got off of there. They lost thousands because of that Netflix show. In spare, people were returning the books. They were returning it. Mine was electronic. Whining. Called his book a whiner. Calling you a baby, Harry. This is the kind of crap your wife has gotten you into. This is what she's gotten him into. It also mentioned a South Park episode that mocked Meghan and Harry as the pen. The article further pointed out an incident during the downfall of their Spotify deal where a top executive labeled them grifters. They're like kids. Hello, Tammy. They're like kids running around trying to be adults. That's it. They're like kids. Okay, I'm going to have to do it again. Sorry, I don't know what happened. My computer is doing some weird stuff. It kicked me completely out. Moving on. They are talking about her on a raw level. They're saying everything she touched turns to book, turns to kapook. Everything, Spare, Netflix. If they could mention the Oprah show, they would. She went and picked up an award, a Kennedy Award, for the most racism in the royal family. Something stupid. And Harry and Meghan called it date night. That's why she's not an influencer. This is why she's not an influencer. This is why she can't have a cooking show and be cooking with friends. What's she gonna try to do? Get Mariah Carey back up there to call her a diva too? It's a mess. Hello, Tammy. H is her handbag. He complained about being a spare before. He's barely Meghan's handbag. He is. He's her footrest. Do this and do that and do it now. Do it. Do what I say. Do it. Sue them people. They're talking about me, Harry. Sue all 6 of them. No, Harry, we need to be in Montecito. This is where I want to be. Right here. Right next to Oprah and Ellen. You know, that's where we need to be. And he just going along with it. Like he got to say. He has no say in anything. He has nothing. He's just going along for the ride. That's it. Harry is going along for the ride. Meg is the handler. Handbag looks miserable as when he's being handled. That's it, Linda. They want censorship in order to change their image as often as they want. They can't, because these reporters keep coming out talking about how bad it is. Can you imagine being a global laughingstock? No. Lady C said the vice president of Colombia regretting getting involved with Meg. Of course she is. What an idiot. You got Markled. You got Markled. She was looking at your man. She was so disrespectful. Just get back. She don't want you hugging on her man. Act like y'all know each other. You're seeing the squaddy say, we are jealous. Of who? If I was going to be jealous, it would be because she's doing great and good and all that other stuff when she first started out. Then I would be like, oh, I wish it was me. Look at her. Now I don't want to be her. I don't want to be the Princess Meghan. Now the little girls that looked up to her don't want to be her. My little girl wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be that. No. If anything, it would have been at the beginning because she would be doing so great, so wonderful. I was rooting for her. We were rooting for her. We were hoping for her. I said, this may just work. First sign of problems was when they split homes. Then they split websites. And then she went on that trip to Africa talking about that done stuff. And I was just like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Yeah. No. Why would anybody be jealous of this? My point. If you had to choose, would you be jealous of Meghan now or then? No, there's nothing to be jealous of. No, we're running from her. It's she's a joke. She's become a joke now. Letitia, I love how you spell my name. It did come on an article that Miss Scobie and Meghan Markle and some other person were going to be doing either a podcast or a short movie about the royal family. Don't know if that is true. You know what? They got to try to do something. But where she failed at is when she disconnected herself from the royal family because now she has nothing else to talk about. She has nothing else to hang on to. She has nothing else that we want to know. We don't care about the jam scam. We don't care about the dog biscuits. We don't care about the cooking show and you're going to be friends with us. No. Well, we wanted to see the relationship you were going to have with the royal family and how that was going to mesh and how you were going to stay over there and be like in there and doing things and da 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 da. No, you're over here trying to make yourself be a A-lister, a whole A-lister. I think you went down, to my opinion. Just looking at Diddy them. Yes, I'm catching up. Now she wishes Harry would stop with the lawsuit. What? When we all know it's her that eagered them on. She is such a snake. She is so full of it. She is the one that edged it on. Okay, I gotta stop right here. She is the one. Because she the one was whining about Elizabeth wouldn't say anything because she the one told her to write the letter to her father as if it was the royals family's fault that her and her father was having a disagreement. Now, this should have been taken care of before the wedding. This should have been taken care of before we said yes to the wedding, yes to the dress. Yeah, no. Yeah, she was begging him to sue because it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Then he get over here and he realized that we can get on here and say whatever we want to say. And he like, what? It's bonkers. My daughter is Hispanic and she just had a baby boy 3 weeks ago with a man that's F. Diana. See? I don't see any fake royals tours in the Harkles' future. No, I don't either. They need them. The Harkles need them. Meghan without the royals is like Meghan without the Duchess of Sussex. Doesn't matter that she's the Duchess of Sussex. Look, Hollywood has called her the biggest loser of 2023 and 2024. Is she going to make it to 2025? People don't like her. Genuinely don't like her. See it. When she opens her mouth, she's fake. She looks down on people and treat them differently because they don't come from her aristocratic way of living and stuff. Then she get around the camera and want to kiss and hug and pretend like she's, oh, I like black people too. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, okay. I'm catching up, guys. Okay, slow down on the chat. Yes, you should regret it. I think we're jealous. That's that stupid stuff. Hello, CCC. I know they need to stop giving her those platforms. That's true. Has who hit 1 million followers yet? Her Instagram followers growing. Has she hit 1 million followers yet? I'm not, Cupid wants to know. I want to know too. She's got an Instagram. I watched her wedding. I watched her wedding and I was so happy for them. I even cried tears of joy. Now I wouldn't even touch her jams or whatnot. I know. I stayed up and watched it. It was late. And see, it brought tears to your eyes. Sorry, Diana. Yeah, he was going to be a white baby. Yeah. She had a fly. Hello, Sundrop. Yes, we're an hour and a half in. I'll probably go to 2 hours. We'll see. Yes. Are they still on there, Snowdrop? Or did they get off? I told them I would be back over there if they were on there when I get off, but they've been on there all night. Shane said he wasn't going to bed. Hmm. Yeah, but the verdict is Rodney B is in jail. Come on. Oh, you are welcome here. Okay. Yes, a fly flew right into her face. Okay. Okay, Snowdrop. Thank you. Now, remember that South Park episode that showed them who they are? Remember Chris Rock got on there, talked about them? People are letting you know what type of person you are by the skits that they do, by the jokes that they make, by the articles that they write, but you seem to ignore them, Megan. Why are you ignoring the truth? People don't care for you, and it's got to be you. If it was me, I'll be asking my therapist, what is it about me that just turns people completely off? I mean, just off. Like I'm the new loser this year. I don't want to be the loser next year. How do I stop being the loser? Start taking some accountability. hmm Make amends with your family and Harry's family, apologizing for the crapola that you set forth. Let them see the invisible kids, hmm the ones that you keeping up in the tower, hidden, them poor babies. Start there. You might move down the list, but I don't know if you're going to get off completely because you don't want to cut your father off for no reason. You hear about Hollywood and sometimes their parents being, a strain to them. But it usually don't happen instantly like Megan's did. Instantly she starts hating her father. Why would I want to be with a woman that hates someone? Hmm? That has considered them dead. Uh-huh. Yeah. That has considered them dead. Completely gone. Harry lost his father. Like you lost your father? Your father is still alive, girl. Even if she don't have a relationship with her father, you don't even have to, but you do the right thing, don't you? Because my father brought me into this world. I need to respect that, you know? I don't know. I don't see it. They called her a grifter. Netflix ain't make no money off of it. Netflix was mocked. They criticized Netflix. They call Spare whiny whiner. South Park mocked them, and Spotify called them grifters. These are the people she's been working with. And then her staff calls her demon dictator in heels, a bully, make a grown man cry. Uh-huh. That was in the Hollywood Report too. Then she tried to say, no, it wasn't. They doubled down. They said, wait a minute, girlfriend. Hold up. Speaking to Talk TV, Schofield added, the Hollywood Reporter is basically the Bible. This is the Bible. The loser woozer. The loser woozer. That's what she said. Christina was about to say to Linda, how could the bow her eyes at when she was literally watching a fly land on a demon. Woo. What was beautiful? I wasn't really feeling the preacher. I didn't feel it. I'm not saying I didn't feel it. I just feel like I didn't get it. Okay. I just I don't know. I wish she had to pick somebody else. The choir was beautiful. I love Diana's sister singing. Yeah, there was some moments. I did not care for the dress. I did not care for her wedding dress. I was waiting for something to go boom, but it was like, oh, you can't come back from being a loser 2 years in a row. She was a loser last year in the Bible book. And you can't come back from being globally disliked. Globally. You can't go to, ain't no country, ain't nowhere you can go where people ain't gonna not like you. Ooh. Biggest loser. They named her why she was a loser. Spare, Netflix, Spotify, South Park, Chris Rock. Oh, okay. Let me finish reading. My battery's about to die on my phone. It's the Bible. This Hollywood Reporter is, according to Schofield, this has got to hurt hearing Meghan personally, and it's got to have William Morris Endeavors, her current talent agency, scrambling to figure out the next steps. Why are you trying to figure out something after the fact? Hello? Is anybody home, WME? Hello? Okay, am I right? Am I off? WME should have been honest. They should have known by now that this girl was a flake and they ain't listening to you guys. They shouldn't be scrambling. They already should know that this is going on because Meghan's telling them what to do. WME, Meghan, go over there and sit down. No, I'm not going over there to sit down. I'm going over here and sit down. WME is stay scrambling. First of all, yeah, I would fire them if I was Meghan. I would fire them. and say, look, you couldn't help me. They couldn't help me. Nobody can help me. I'm the only one that can help myself. That's why she her own CEO. I can help myself. None of you guys know what I'm talking about or what I need done. Nope, you're not listening. Because if you were listening, you would be helped. Your reputation will be fixed. But running to pick up awards and giving them out is not making you a popular person. It's making you vain. Running after awards that you don't even deserve. What did you do? Call the soap people when you were 12 and tell them that women don't need to be in the kitchen? That's that stupid stuff. That's that stupid stuff. Okay, let me finish reading. Her talent agency, figure out next steps. They have been rumors, about their Meghan's relationship with WME, although there is no evidence that the agency is planning to sever ties with Meghan. Whatever. Okay. I'm not doing good, guys. Meaning I want to catch up with my chat. She doesn't respect anyone. I know, but people get lost in so much discussion today. We all do it, but when you get down to the simplicity of it, you cannot even make up the fly thing. Such symbolical symbolism. Who cuts off her whole family and then cuts off his whole family? The question is, why? Why? Good question. Good question. Let me read this. A source with ties to WME told Daily Express US there's absolutely no suggestion yet that they will be parting of the ways, but one thing has become crystal clear. They continued whether or not Meghan was the source of the single word in Endgame. The fact is that its contexts have backfired enormously on her and Harry. The Endgame. Remember that book? Remember that book she named Princess Catherine and King Charles in? Remember, she named them. She told him to put them in the book. Talking about it was an accident in Hollands. It was an accident that it got. He put it in the book. He wrote it down. He said that it would be revealed. He told us it will be revealed in the next book that he wrote. He meant that, and he delivered. Then he tried to backtrack and lie and say he didn't do it. The publisher said that they didn't do it. And the little lady that was translating said, hold up. I didn't do it. Come all the way back home to Owen Scobie. And he did it. And his career has hit flat rock bottom ever since. He hasn't wrote another book. He doesn't work for CNN and them. He is not doing nothing. He messed up his career. He got markled. They continued whether or not Meghan was the source of the single word Endgame. We went through that. Aside from their family issues, look, they just went through how they were losers, how the Endgame was a sucker, was a bad situation. They just went through it. Then I'm going to add on top of that their relationship. We can add that at the end. But now, putting aside their family issues, after all that, Netflix, Spotify, Spare, Endgame, all that stuff, and putting aside the family dramas. Aside from the family issues, the public perception of them both has taken another big hit, resulting in a further loss of popularity and making it much harder to market her. Further loss of popularity and making it much harder to market her. What about that? Controversy over fury around Endgame, written by royal author Omid Scobie, has once again thrown Meghan and Harry into the limelight. The publication excluded, I don't know what that word is, several members, extorted several members of the royal family, and due to an error, the Dutch edition mistakenly identified two royals who were alleged to have shared concerns over Prince Archie's skin color before his birth. They didn't found out. They found out about the Endgame. They're talking about the Endgame. This is good. Hold on, guys. Let me get my charger. I was trying to rush through it, but give me a moment. Sweetheart, go back in there with Daddy. Mommy, why are you here? Huh? Where's your shirt at? Daddy. Here. Here's your M. Go put your shirt on. Okay? Yeah, go. Okay, guys, I'm coming. I just didn't want to lose it. They're going in on these two. Okay? Gives me some time to catch up with the chat too. Sorry about that. And then a little bit was trying to get in here, so we got to be careful. Wow. They're talking about the Endgame book. What about that? SCJ, the preacher and the choir were because Megan was pretending to be black for the first time. Time you know that, Letitia? Yes. Mm-hmm. I will never forget the look on the Queen's face at the wedding. It said it all. I bet she said, what is, who is Harry marrying? What did he done did up in here? That's what I would have been saying. Hey, Rocky. Embracing her blackness for the first time. She did. And they were arranged by then Prince Charles. Yeah. Yeah, she was bewildered. LOL. Oops. Yes, the Queen's face. There is a photo of Prince Philip looking at her at the wedding, and her face, and his face says it all. It's like his almost surprised the Queen is in hiding emotions. He kind of looked at her and then looked back at her like kind of like that. Yeah. She said, I suppose so. When Hazard asked the Queen if he can marry Megxie, she said, I suppose so. I would have said, "Mm, let me meet the family first. What's the rush? Bring daddy, everybody to the table. Debbie Campbell, yes, I knew that. He was trying to be helpful. I still cannot believe the skank had him walk her down the aisle. I know the nastiness of it all. Knowing she was going to betray the family. She knew before he walked her down the aisle that she was going to come out with that racist crap. She had it all in her scrapbook because she had to have a plan to get out of there. It's got to be a good reason. She does look stupid on those carpets, running on there and then don't want to get off like they're there to take her picture. You're not you're not the event. Get off the carpet. Yeah, those the two had me laughing. Beatrice and Eugene, when they were like, what's going on up in here? And I told my husband, I said I would have been the same way because it was the preacher. It was really bad timing for the Queen. It just said F it that time. The ir- the irreparable damage until now and ongoing is gutting. I know. No, but karma has bitten. Yum, yum. Yep, divide and conquer. She did do that. Divided the family. And Megxie wanted to put fragrance in the church because she thought it smelled stale. Stale. She was trying to be uppity to them people that was coming to England. Oprah them. She was trying to impress Oprah them. Because she thinks she better than them. She thinks she better than the Royals. Oh yeah. That's why she thought she could compete. She calculated wrong. Yeah, Diana would have said, don't marry that woman. Linda. Jean, thank you for being a member. WME is probably praying to the devil to be released from MM clutches. They have to be so embarrassed to be associated with her. They should be embarrassed because they're supposed to be the best out of the world. They're supposed to be this biggest, they've made the best people, famous, but they can't make Meghan famous. Yeah, WME's reputation is on the line, whether they know it or not. I would have said no. In retrospect, that whole specular was unbelievable. Spectacle. Linda, if Diana had lived, he wouldn't have wanted a mommy now. Nope. Hazard is miserable since they were married, and he's looking worse and worse as time passes. He should be. He should be looking miserable. Not that I want him to look miserable, but how can you not? You're trying to please a woman that you can't please. Rocky, you need to get out. Okay, you know how to get out. Yeah, he's never going to be able to please her, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, there we go. I had lost you for a moment. Yeah, she did. How rude. How rude of you to do that. Announce your pregnancy at someone's wedding. You girl, you. That's just rude. Made her flower girls wear pant leather shoes with no socks or stockings, and the dresses were oversized. What a nightmare. Yeah, why was she doing that? I do too, Linda. I feel sorry for her too. And she was the bigger one out of the whole bunch. She's the queen. Yeah, she did. She was Italian in college, Maltese during suits, Caucasian on all her docs resumes, biracial when she met H. Now she's 43% Nigerian. Good one, Susan. She is a fraud. She said she was a fraud. I'm such a fraud. What was what was worse? What was that Harry and Meghan remained silent about the racism allegations against his father and sister-in-law? They did, Tanya. They didn't say anything. They wanted people to believe that. Meghan hates her that much, but it backfired. Let's see what happens. It's a shame. You're right. I like our little chats, guys. She is such an ingrate. On the red carpet near the rubbish bins. Yes, tragic is a good word for it. Oh, Linda. Yeah. Poor Princess Catherine having to put up with that. Totally, Christine. Sure, she thinks she's better than the royals. She mocked the curse. He proved it. Yes, she does. Yes. Called it medieval. Hello, SFT. How did she show up? All is well. WME should drop Meghan like she is the plague. She is. Like she's the plague. She brought so much drama and disrespect to the family. She did. Mount Kersey was the nail on the coffin. I was tripping. I said, did she just do what I think she did? Dale, are you still here? Even Hazard looked uncomfortable. You saw him push the door out. I know. I thought I needed to get up. I think subsequently, he did. That's it. Subsequently, Hazard knows something ain't right, but I'm not sure he's smart enough to understand it or fight it. Hmm. He doesn't have any. I'm sorry. Harry has no balls, just follow suit. Yep. They never took it back. Oh, thank you, Linda, for joining. Harry would suffer the wrath of Megxit, so he kept his mouth shut. Christine, Susan, I've enjoyed this chat, Letitia. I hope you guys have too. And I know it's 2 o'clock. I'm going to finish reading now. So thank you guys for joining who's leaving. And kisses. Mwah. I've enjoyed this chat too. This is good. I want to get to the end of the reading. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Bingo. Okay. Now, a moment ago, Linda, same plus at the time he wasn't fully devoured by the narcissist yet, still had autonomous thoughts. His outcome is different from most, though, as he is no victim. He joined the villain. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He joined forces with the enemy. He sure did. Because I don't think he was planning on doing half the stuff that she was planning on doing. He didn't know. It's probably coming to him. Oh, she wanted to. This is what I don't get, because I wasn't even saying this in the beginning, that Meghan wanted to come over here and start branding herself. And I heard it on Oprah, the Oprah show, but I didn't hear it until later. It makes sense. Because when she first came over here, I didn't think that, I don't know if I was saying yet. I don't know when I began to believe that she came over here just to be an A-lister. That's my point I'm trying to make. But Oprah said it. She said that people were saying that you're trying to come over here and brand yourself and make a name for yourself. And she was like, what sense does that make? That don't make any sense at all. But that's what you're over here doing. Jam, Scam, Netflix, I can go back down and name them, Spotify, all of them, Lemonado, the ones that didn't even work out, the cooking show. You've been trying to make a name for yourself since you've been over here, but you told Oprah that it didn't make any sense. What sense does that make? But you're doing it. Hypocrite. But here's the kicker. Okay. The kicker is that they're talking about the end game. And let's go back to that. The end game is when Meghan decided to name King Charles and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, as the two people that was talking about the color of the baby's skin. Why would Catherine care is if she can change some laws to say that, oh, your babies can't get titles? No. Like Catherine had a stake in it, or like in a investment in trying to stop Meghan's kids from getting whatever. Meghan was trying to say that the kids wasn't going to get security and titles. Catherine just married Prince William, still on her honeymoon, on her third child, loving life. She is not scheming like you, Meghan. Scheming. Meghan is a schemer and a manipulator. And unfortunately, she's not good at it. Not to the masses. Because we figured it out. We figured it out. So anyway, she decided to name these two people. Where would Old Scobie get it from if he didn't get it from Meghan? If he didn't get it from his source? So, controversy over Fury Around Endgame, written by royal author Omid Scobie, has once again thrown Meghan and Harry onto the limelight. Ooh. The publication excordedly excarded several members. I was going to say extorted several members of the royal family, and due to an error, the Dutch edition mistakenly edited two royals who were alleged to have shared concerns over Prince Archie's skin color before his birth. This led to a media upheaval and reigniting a dispute that had been lingering since Meghan Markle brought up the matter during her television tell-all with Oprah Winfrey in 2021. Despite rejections from sources close to Meghan and Harry regarding their involvement with Fury Around Endgame, the exposes something continue to engulf the pair. The repercussions continues to engulf the pair. In other words, people didn't buy it. People didn't buy the story that Meghan didn't have anything to do with it. They believed that she had something to do with it. That's what they're saying in this article. It led to a media upheaving and reigniting a dispute that had been lingering since Meghan brought up the matter during her television tell-all. Despite rejecting from sources close to Meghan didn't reject that. Their involvement with the Endgame brought repercussions, continue to engulf the pair. Wow, that's it. She's a loser. That was good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was good. You know, it's a little after midnight. Good. 2 o'clock. It's only midnight for me. Okay, SCJ. I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer. It's 3 p.m. in Australia. Oh, Dell must have left. She must have had to go to work or something. Sleeping with the enemy. Yep. And going for the joyride. Yeah, Harry's sleeping with the enemy. He was sleeping with the enemy. They need to make a movie, Sleeping with the Enemy, with her, while in the 15 hours difference than me. It's crazy to me how many time zones Australia has. I don't get it. Really, they have that many? I mean, they have different time zones. I know that ours are different from theirs. I do get that. But I didn't know that it was within. Oh, it's 11:15, Christine. That's not too bad, is it? My daughter, she doesn't get sleepy until later. I don't know what it is. She's a little pistol. I'm having fun, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Um, they talked about what color George might be because Catherine is so-called commoner. That's literally an article out there. I don't know from who, probably Daily Mail. See? We were all talking about, thank you, SCJ. Okay, bye, Linda. Mwah. Kisses to you. Oh, Scobie leaked the book in Holland. He sure did. Starting King Charles and Princess Catherine were racist. And he got it from Meghan. Exactly. Gold star for you, Christine. Bye, Linda. Tell Linda bye. I bet Megan stole it from that too, stole that idea. Even Chris Rock and many others, Black people, said that they all talk about that. If you ask me, it was more discriminatory. No, it was nothing. It had no undertones of anything in it. Just being curious. I think curiosity has been mistaken for something else. But I think her lying and saying that in tandem, how he wasn't going to be able to get the titles because of their skin color. I mean, when you go back and listen to that, it just makes no sense. So because they're going to be brown, they won't get titles and they won't get security. That means when you and Harry have security, they're going to bypass the kids and say, no security for you, even though you're with mom and dad. That's how Megan brain works. And she wants our brain to work like hers so we can see it. So we can see it. No, your friends don't see it. The people that your A-list of friends that you're trying to be best friends with don't get it. They see it. They see through you. They see something that's not quite right there, and there's no turning back. Globally disliked, globally a loser. Global. I thought that the United States would stop, you know, would I figured she would lose her popularity in the United States. I just figured she would, just because of who she is. I've been predicting it. But the world, every country is starting to pick her off. No, 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 no. I know it was so nice meeting with, visiting with Linda. Girl, you know you can write. You got a lot to say. Come on. I was just saying there is an article, actual article, wondering what color George might be simply because Catherine is a so-called commoner. Meghan probably stole it from that from that, except hers was a lie. Got it. Yeah, Dell, where are you? I'm enjoying the conversation. If you guys are enjoying the conversation, let me know. Listen, I try to let those people know just in case sometimes we might have a Sussex squad member, or not member, but visitor, that we don't hate Meghan. We just call her out on the inconsistencies and the things that she's done, and would somewhat be cool if she took some responsibility for some of the stuff that she's done. But she won't. And it doesn't make her look likable. If you can name one thing about Meghan that did it for you, what was it that did it for you with Meghan that made you just be like, I'm done? And some of you have had it before. If you've had it before, then like during the, what is it, during the interview, the wedding interview, I get that, but what did it for you when it was like you were fed up, like this is it? You guys know mine was the racism. I was through. I was like, she's lying. And how she's saying it, she's telling a story. It's not making sense. That's what did it for me. And then I was just thinking how wonderful everybody was to her, and how she said everybody was great to her. But then turned around and said it was an act. It was a rehearsed type of interview. No, it wasn't. Now I'm in my own words. I can tell you exactly what happened. Now you ain't got nothing else to tell because you didn't got kicked to the curb. The royal family don't want to have anything ever to do with you. And they'll be happy to see the kids, but they don't want to have nothing to do with you. You have told them the story about who you are, and they don't want to be a part of that anymore because they were markled in a really bad public way. Because you thought it was okay to have this conversation about something that you was concerned about, that you never even had a conversation with King Charles. She didn't even have a conversation with him to explain to him that she did have a problem with what Harry had said, so to allow him to even explain if he needed to. How rude is that? No, instead, I'm going to go on national TV and tell them what they told Harry in private, supposedly, and about the skin color situation. How rude is that? You're not going to give him the opportunity to rebuttal or say, no, Harry took it in the wrong context. That is not what we were saying. We never said that your kids was not going to get the titles, nor the security. We didn't say that. But if you leave the royal fold, no one is paying for your stuff. No, that did it for me. So you guys let me know what did it for you, and then I'll let you guys go because I can talk forever. Do you guys sleep train? Sleep train here when she was an infant at all? My sister does that. Oh, sleep train her. Yes, we did. But SCJ, she's a night owl like her mom. And so when she goes back to school, I have to try to retrain her. I have to retrain her because she has to get up at 7 in the morning. And oh, she'll fall asleep in the car on the way to school. And then sometimes the teacher would tell me, Kara didn't take a nap today, or Kara took a nap and before lunchtime she was really sleepy. So I told her I would do better. Most couples talk about what their baby will look like. We did. We was taking photos. I took a photo of me, a photo of my husband, was putting it together to see what the baby was going to look like. And then look nothing like what we was doing. Whether it's biracial couple or non-biracial, it's a common thing. It is a curiosity thing. It is not supposed to be in the land of where Meghan took it. No. And she would know better if she knew. If she don't know. She don't know. She thought that we were going to think that that was racist. No, if you listen to her, you'll realize that what she's saying doesn't make sense. Snowdrop, I'm going to listen in the car to the airport. No more comments from me. I'll comment once it goes to video. Okay, Snowdrop, where are you going? Where's Snowdrop going, Christine? And that is why, Tanya, and that is why I had hold Harry accountable. He sat there and let her lie about his family. The children have security through their parents. Exactly. Preacher was weird given that she wasn't religious. Choir was created by Charles. Meg probably made Meg probably mad as it was a black gospel choir and no one called her black until the UK. Exactly, Snowdrop. Exactly. They didn't treat me like I was black until the UK treated me like I was black. So they had a black choir. I called in a black preacher. Which one did you want? That was my era. I deleted it. I don't know why it still pops up for you. Oh, even with my daughter, Mima, green eyes and blonde hair. Dad, blue eyes and blonde hair. Oh, How gorgeous, Christine. I was kind of saying I find it more discriminatory towards Catherine, especially since Meghan was a lie, anyways. And many Black people have already come out and said they wonder what color a baby would be. Exactly, SCJ. Wasn't How Dark George Might Be covered by CNN? I think it was not CNN, but it could have been. Yep, down. It could have been. Debbie Campbell, hello. I don't know, Debbie. I just remember a YouTuber bringing that article up some months ago, and I can't remember what publication. Okay, could have been CNN. The entire Oprah interview, if I had seen the engagement interview, I would have seen things earlier. Mm, interesting, Susan. So it was during the Oprah interview that did it for you. I was anticipating the Oprah interview. I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't get on there and say some stupid stuff about the family because I knew I said, she is not talking about the media. She is talking about his family. She is going to go in on his family tonight. I was telling my husband that. I said, this has nothing to do with the media at all. And sure enough, it wasn't. It was about trashing Catherine, William, all of them. Here he got on there explaining about the Royal Rotary. It's like, what is you talking about? My daughter turned out beautiful, but my characteristics of her dad's side, oh, Christine, oh, suspected from the start that she had an agenda. I did too, like a little bit. Like I had a little inkling. Like I just like said, she wants his money, but so what? Who cares? You know, or I kept saying something ain't right. Never knew that her end game was A-lister. Was A-lister. That was her goal. My sister said, what does she want? I said, she wants to be in Hollywood. She wants to be an A-lister. She wants to be recognized. She wants to be a billionaire. The start that she had an agenda when she married Harry, that she did not marry him for love, but for status and clout. She didn't marry him for love. She married him for what he could give to her, where he could position her, where she could be next in line. Hmm. I'm going to invite all these celebrities to my wedding. So when I get over there, they can see me and know me. And when I call them, we'll know each other and da 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 da. They don't want to have nothing to do with her. Hello, Maria. Hi, everyone. My name is Maria, and I've been watching and so excited to get the conversation. Love you, Lady Letitia. Oh, thanks for joining. King Charles. Christine. Right, exactly. And Megan said, yeah, they won't get titles until King Charles becomes king. So what? Why are you talking about something that don't matter? Like she was all on the Oprah show talking about it like it don't matter. You talking about when the queen is leaving, girl, like what? She's rude, ain't she, Christine? Yes. That's what she wanted to say. For me, it was seeing them sitting there with Oprah, and now I can't stand Oprah either. So, Diana, it was the Oprah show in just all of it. All of it. It wasn't no specific point in the Oprah show that did it for you, just all of it. Yeah. And isn't that something? Some people started to see it then too. That's when I seen it, like blunt in your face. Boom. She declared war. I felt like she's the racist. I coined her a self racist a while ago. Remember, narcissists always tell on themselves. Projection. Remember Lily with her blue, 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 blue eyes. Yeah, they do. She is telling off on herself. And she is a racist. Yeah, she is. Because she didn't know what it meant to be black. You don't know black people. You don't know us. You don't know the culture. You would, if you had known, you would have known that statement that they made that Harry was telling you about wasn't a racist statement. That's what I said. Recollections may vary. This lady is lying. That's what Queen Elizabeth was saying in her speech, that this is a family matter, and the stuff she didn't came out and said, it's best that we deal with this at home. And that's what she should have did. And if it was that bad, if she had an issue with the family, then she should have went to the family and discussed it. You don't go on TV and say stuff like that for money. Right, she did. Yeah. She put Archie in the middle of it, Christine. She put Archie in the middle of it and then totally used him. She totally used her son, put him right in the middle of it. Archie, they're not going to give you any titles. They're not going to give you anything. Turning her, I wouldn't be surprised if Archie then felt unloved by the royal family when Meghan gets through. Blaming the in laws. It's their fault that you don't get to see them. They don't invite us. All the lies in the Oprah interview did it for me. I was done with all three of them. Lost all my respect for Oprah. Yes. See, Jen, a lot of people have lost their respect for Oprah because of that. And I think she knows it. The Maui thing, too. But Oprah, I lost respect for Oprah too that day. I did. I shut down on her. Cause you know how you like someone, you like someone that you don't even know, but you like them, you like them. Like I always knew I liked Oprah. And then I always started feeling a little weird about her. This was before Meghan. But I still was like, I would hear things about her, but I would still be like, oh, I like Oprah. But as soon as Oprah did, I should have got a medium. As soon as Oprah did the Oprah show, because that's what I call it, it was over. It was over. Hands down. I said, I lost all respect for you, Oprah. You wanted a story so bad that you let this woman come on there and just rip through the royal family, and not just that, but make you look like a fool too. And then she got on there the next day like she had really did something on the Gal show, clearing up some stuff. Well, the biggest thing for me was the bombshell moment when about the skin color. hmm That was the bombshell moment for me. This is Oprah. Then, right after Elizabeth passes away, Oprah think it's a good time to say something about the Queen and say that this is after she passes away. She gets on Gail's TV and says, I didn't know that it was going to be a bombshell moment. I didn't set out for it to be a bombshell moment. I didn't know it was going to be a bombshell moment. Yes, you did. You was waiting on the bombshell moment. You knew the bombshell moment was coming. You was waiting on it. She had been telling you about it. Meghan can't keep water. She's all in Hollywood talking about her in-laws, I'm sure. And they're probably so sick of it and probably saying, they ain't done all that to you. Because I know she was talking about him because she was talking about him to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry think he's got this perception of the royal family down after Meghan has told him everything that happened to her in the really bad woofy um, castle. I always thought the kids have to get up way too early to start their day. Yes, they do. I remember I used to, especially in high school. Woo, it was hard. I would be late every day. Homeroom, I didn't even go to homeroom. The teacher said, I didn't know you still went here. I said, is you sick? It's my senior year. Of course, I'm graduating. He said, you haven't been to homeroom. I do come to homeroom to get my lunch tickets. Hopefully, Carol will make it to homeroom. But she's a smart little cookie. She loves to learn. I love that about her. I love that about my daughter. Let's see what else. Tanya, the Oprah interview confirmed my suspicions about her. Yeah. Who names their child Archie? Anyway, I know. I don't. I know that's mean sounding, but I wonder why. You know what? Honestly, Christine, I didn't care for it. I didn't care for the name either. I didn't. So, yep. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just. I was like, okay. When she named him, I was like, oh, okay. I like Lily. She invited A-listers to her wedding, but excluded all but one member of her own family. One lonely person she had as her guest. Wow. How evil can you be? How selfish can you be? How mean can you be? This is the wedding of a century. Your family members are about to be exposed to your new life, your new everything, and you won't even allow them to have a piece of it. Look at Catherine, Princess Catherine's sister. She really became famous after her moment in the spotlight. She really did. And she capitalized on it. And good for her. Good for her. And that's how she should have allowed her families to indulge in it. But no, called her sister, told the world she ain't got no sister. I don't have no sister. I wish I had a sister. Okay, so you don't have a relationship, but y'all seen each other. Y'all do, you do, she do exist. Why is it okay for her to split a family up like that? Harry's family from him. She the one drove a wedge between those relationships. It was always Meghan this, and then the relationship died. Meghan this, and the relationship died. His friends' relationship aren't, they're not friends anymore. Some of his friends had said, okay, she wins. He don't hang out with them no more. His lads. They didn't know who she was. They're like, I don't know, Meghan. And they should know her since they are in the same industry she's in. They should know her from the Hallmark Channel. Shouldn't Clooney have known her from Suits? Shouldn't George Clooney, had known Meghan from Suits? Since, they swing in the same circles. I'm just saying. Yes, she does. Okay, guys. Oh, I never saw the engagement interview, Susan. Interview. So I didn't know who she was. The wedding was lovely. Plus, their bad behavior on tours after their marriage wasn't covered here in the US. Oh, you're absolutely right, Susan. Because when I saw the tours, I thought she was doing a great job. They made it seem like, yeah, they went on another tour, da 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 da. But then once I started being on YouTube, I heard that one tour where she just walked through and she just was supposed to give them at least 15 minutes and then give them nothing. She just went straight through and said it was a security issue, made up something, didn't want to be there, too good for it. Not about serving people, just about taking from people. Take, take, take. She took the Duchess of Sussex. She took Harry. She took his little money. Let's go to Montecito. I never saw the engagement interview, so I didn't know who she was. Plus their bad behavior on the tours. See, and they did not show the bad behavior in the tours here in the United States. I didn't see that. I thought she was doing wonderful with her tours. The only time I saw her act a fool is when she said, "No one's asked me how I'm doing." The hell? You just married a prince. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? That ain't making sense. You just married a prince. That blows my mind. That's why I know you wasn't in love. You should still be in love in love bird land. Like some serious love bug land. Love. Like Catherine, she was with the love. I wonder what Meghan thinks and feels. Is she loving all this attention? God, I think so. Is she loving all this attention, even though it's so negative? She's out there in space. I heard either through Beverly or through um, the pyramid, Rainbow Pyramid, that she is not happy about what's been going on. Mm-mm. But I don't think she's taking responsibility either. That's just my point of view. Because for someone to sit there and call you a loser and then name your losing aspects, naming them for you, reminding you what you are a loser in and why you're a loser. Endgame, Spare, Netflix, Oprah. Like everything has been a failure after failure after failure. Scam jam, scam biscuits. The cooking show. When is that? We're going to cook with friends. We're going to cook with love. How in the hell are we going to cook with love when you can't even love what brought you into this world? You and Harry have went on a Lulu band to trash your family and mistreat your family. And Harry, without that, you wouldn't be in the privilegedness state that you're in. Privileged. He has it all. He does. He doesn't have to. He didn't. He had it all. I don't know what he got now. He might need to save a few of the million when he do leave, he can have something. It sound like she's eating it up. I read in an article, I think it was us, we read it together, that Harry is upset that Meghan is spending too much money on things that don't need to be spending money on. She's spending too much money on dresses and trying to keep up with the Joneses. But now you're a loser. God, I'm gonna look up what a loser. I want to. Let's see what the loser definition of a loser. Definition of a loser. A loser is a person of things that loses, especially consistently, or is unable to succeed. A person who is easily victimized. A person who has been imprisoned for a crime specified number of times. A person who has failed at particular activities such as marriage. Something that is doomed to fail or disappoint. Something that is marked by consistently, thoroughly bad quality or performance. The term loser is subjective and can be influenced by negative self perception. Nope, that ain't her. She is a loser, a person of things that loses, especially constantly, or is unable to succeed. She is unable to succeed. Nothing's happening. She thought the Duchess of Sussex name was going to be enough to make her popular, but it backfired. She can't even get 1 million subscribers. Have she reached 1 million in anything yet? Those poor kids. The word salad engagement interview did it for me. We don't ever see Megan's mom anymore. Nope, she probably was talking too much. I think she became jealous of the attention her own mom was getting when with her. She probably was. I'm not surprised. Yep, stay back. Oprah didn't question all the lies of Megan. After that, it was over for me with the three of them. Yep, all three of them. You guys are awesome. I'm going to let you go soon. Yeah, not a fan of Oprah. Christine, do you want to hop on before we go? Oh yeah, the Oprah interview. It was really, oh God, I am so behind. She did, Susan. She did think that. Debbie, you just might have something. She's so predictable. Oh, okay. That's interesting, Debbie. Allegedly, Diana 3 in the marriage was referring to Tigger, not Camilla. No truth to either. Diana was supplying 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oprah had money signs in her eyes. Yes, she did. The richer she get, the more you want. Yeah, because she knew that her, oh, hold on. She knew that she would have some good viewing, like people would watch it. But she took it off. She deleted it. Not long, Christine, maybe just 10 minutes. Just a few questions about Ronnie Bo and a few things, and then I'll let you go, okay? You just hit the nail on the head. Yes, Catherine's sister did become popular, and I believe that's why Meghan only had a little girl in the wedding. What little girl? Hey, Christine, did Meghan have a little girl in the wedding? How are you?
Hi.
How was your Christmas?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just went and cooked for my grandmother, and then I came back. So it was good. It was like,
Oh, that's so nice of you.
yes. Well, she's 100. She wanted my spaghetti, so
Oh,
I did.
wow.
I did that. I just
That
cooked.
is so
I
nice.
just cooked for her and spent some time with her, and then she's 100, so she likes to eat and then go right to take a nap. And then her caregiver came, and then I came back home, and so I got the best of both worlds. I got to see her, and then got to cook and come home, and just had a. It was just a nice day. All my other family was out of town in Colorado and Austin, so
Oh,
yeah. So how people do stuff like that. My mom and dad went to Austin. My daughter and son-in-law went to
oh,
Colorado.
yeah.
Yeah, and so it was actually just really kind of nice. I loved it.
Oh, so you stayed behind.
I stayed behind. Yes, I like to stay in my spot. So I went to Weatherford. You know where that is.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
that's not too far.
it's only like an hour from here. So from
Okay.
where I live. So yeah, it was just a day thing. I just got all my ingredients, went to the store, got all that stuff, and took it over there. And oh, she loved it.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I took Harley with me. I always take my dog everywhere I go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it was great. It was good. Drank
Hmm.
some wine, had some fun, talked to you on Alive, I think, yesterday or on
Yes.
Christmas Day. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Getting
Yeah,
to
that was fun. That
That was
was.
fun. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So
Oh,
it's been
good.
nice. It's been really nice.
Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I was missing you guys. I said, honey, I'm going to do a live today. And then I'm here. I hope I'm not keeping you guys too long.
You're not.
And I was like, oh, what are they saying in the chat?
Well, I always appreciate how you read every chat and make every single person feel welcome.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much.
Well, that's how
Yeah.
you do your show. I love that.
Yes. Um, I'm not going to keep you long. What do you think about Ronnie Bo? We're going to switch from Megan to Diddy, and then we're going to end with Megan and Harry. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Okay. So, what do you think about Ronnie Bo missing?
Well, I kind of agree with. I can't. Who was it? SEJ.
Diane? I think
Did
it was
S
Diane.
did SEJ say they, or
Yes.
someone said they should have checked hospitals and jails first before they started all of that drama. It's like the feds have him, and his girlfriend, and they had all types of conspiracies going on. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, bottom line is he's in jail. I mean, he's in jail for something. I mean, I think
It's funny. I'm sorry. It's so funny because you're right. They had them conspiracy theories going. They had called Jag. Jag had did a
I was
special.
listening to all that.
You what?
I did. I was listening to some of that stuff, and I'm like, and then I started feeling bad because I like that. I mean, I think he's a pretty cool guy and everything else. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I've always liked listening to him, but someone said his girlfriend's jealous of him, and
Yeah.
it just and that he had he had text messaged someone about he's in trouble and he needed money on Cash App to get a hotel room. So
Oh.
yeah, that was what was put out. That he had put that message out to several people, and so who knows? Uh, who needed the money, or cash and app and all that stuff. And so the plot thickens.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it was his girlfriend asking for money to get him out of jail or something. Who knows?
Hmm.
But he's on parole, so if you have a parole violation, which anyone could have, you know, tattletaled on him and said he's doing this or doing that, and then he got arrested. So he got arrested at some point in time in there,
Yeah, they
and I don't
arrested
know what, and
him.
we don't even know what for. I don't think, do we?
Say that part again.
Well, we don't even know what for. Probably, I mean, it
No.
probably says parole violation or something.
Shane never said why, and he said he's still getting information. So,
I
but
mean, it'll be public. I mean, is it in Dallas?
he's in Illinois.
Oh, in Illinois. Okay.
Yeah, according to Beverly.
Well, it will be on there what it is. I mean, it's available to the public to look up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure someone's looked it up by now.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
isn't it
because it's
interesting
free
how
information. Okay.
isn't it interesting how he ended up? I mean, I'm sure that. Uh, well, I mean, since he's in jail, uh, for a parole violation, then there's a reason why. And so I think that someone probably told on him or something like that, or said, he's doing this or he's doing that, and you need to come arrest him or whatever. Whoever did that,
Oh,
but I know someone was probably involved on the other end of the stick, since he's been talking a lot lately. So
no.
whoever knew that he wasn't doing the right thing and that he could actually be arrested for a parole violation, well, I don't know. You know,
Wow.
I mean, it takes a lot to get arrested, you know, for a parole violation. There has to be an absolute, there
Like
has
you
to be a
have
big
to like
reason
leave the town or leave a location or be somewhere you don't supposed to be.
or something. Yeah, I know. So it'd be interesting to find out why he was arrested,
Yes.
and if he and then why were all of those text messages going out to people about send me cash app money so I can get a hotel, because he was having argument with his lady, the mother of his child. So
Right. Don't
I'm
sound like they're getting along.
well, if they're not getting along, I guess she might have, I don't know. You can't just call the law and say, hey, he's breaking his parole. I mean, it has to be a pretty big deal for you to get rearrested. I mean, arrested when you've been out of prison for all that time and on parole. I mean, there has to be, you know, a big reason why you got arrested.
Wow.
So I'd like to know what that is.
Yeah,
But
me
you know what? He's probably safer there than he, I don't know.
too.
Because, uh, there's so much stuff that goes on in that weird, dark world,
Yeah.
and that we have just no idea what goes on. But and so but yeah, just from today, from me listening to that, and then I came back on here, and you said he was in jail. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, uh, that's good
Yeah,
that they
that's
found.
what we were saying. That's good. He's in jail too. Like, but
Yeah,
that ain't good.
it's not good, but it's interesting, and it'd be interesting to find out who got him in jail, who, what happened to get him in jail, because I
Yeah.
don't think he wanted to go to jail, since he was texting people for money, or so just, or at least they think it was him texting about money. Maybe it was his girlfriend that wanted money. I don't know. But he was texting for money to get a hotel room
Well,
prior to.
Susan said, well, he was giving out his free number to sell his books. Was he selling the books? Christine?
Oh, a good point.
I didn't know he was selling them. When Lionel came onto the show, he thought we were giving Ronnie an eulogy. It got out of hand. What?
What?
He came on the show?
Lionel B.
Well, well, Lionel came onto the show. What show? Lionel B came onto the show. He thought we were giving Ronnie a eulogy. It got out of hand. What show?
What?
Lionel the lawyer. Oh, he thought we were giving Ronnie a eulogy.
Lionel B. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, but okay. He's talking about Lionel the lawyer on
Oh,
Sean.
Lionel the lawyer. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. See, I mean, it's a lot to keep up with, huh?
Yeah,
I know. Wow.
but it's funny how we know what they're saying.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I try to keep up with it, but it's just so much. Uh,
Did he
that's
get upset?
Sean's show.
Yeah, did
Lionel the
did
lawyer.
Lion get upset?
Lionel the lawyer.
They said he got upset.
Oh,
He got heated.
they're trying to take Sean down. You can't take Sean down any further than he's already been taken down when he was in prison in Arizona. He's already met his uh, Sean Sean Atwood has already paid the piper.
Right.
He's a Sean is a good guy. You
Yeah, he
know,
is.
he lives his life right. He has a family, a son, and you know he has almost a million followers. So there's a lot of people just hating on him and going back into his story. Well, he's already told his story. Sean's already Atwood's already told his story to the world. He has no shame. He tells his story just like it is. And so all these people coming around and saying Sean this and Sean that, there's just no credibility to that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they found Ronnie Bo.
No, what do you mean? Say that credibility again.
Well, I mean, there's no credibility to anyone talking shit about Sean Atwood.
Right.
They want to say, oh, he did this and he did that. And well, Sean's already told his story.
Yeah, and I don't even
Y-
listen to it. It doesn't make sense. It's just it feels like they want to attack too.
They just want to provoke.
They
Yeah.
want to provoke, and I think there's a little bit of jealousy going on
Oh,
with
yeah.
the fact that he gets to get people on his show, and
Because he's almost got a million followers.
right. Don't be upset because he decide he can get someone on the show and maybe you can't, or maybe you can. But the fact is that like
And that
they
we're all
talk
racist.
about they talk about don't they talk about what's his name, Big Homie, and they talk about they talk about them for going on other platforms, like going on Sean Atwood's
Oh,
platform.
clout
But I think
chasers.
that's ugly.
Clout chasers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
It is
Yeah,
stupid. Well, they do that because they don't know anything else to say. It's just stupid sounding. I mean, Why do you think? I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of people do this to make a living, and
Right. And Sean calls up, gets the people on the show. He works hard at it, and then they get the
yes,
people on the show, and there it is. Whether they
yes,
pay him or not. That's yeah, I don't agree with the
yeah, I
sorry.
don't agree with it either.
It's
And
so
then there,
much going on.
and then there, I mean, there they are. The main people talking about him are people that have a 500,000 followers. So
Not
they're
even
getting,
that, less than that.
or they're getting paid. So, I mean, they're getting their money too. So
Right. I
it's
just
just,
do think it's a good idea to go after other contenters,
oh, it's just, no, I
creators,
know
contenters, journalism, whoever you are. I think it's not good to
that
attack
it's not.
someone else's channel, craft, whatever
No,
they
it's not.
do.
It's not. And then you get the
I
tit
think
for
it's
tat
bad.
going back and forth, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Like,
I
how
mean,
do you do that?
I know. And so that's a real turn off to me. I don't like that.
Me too, Christine. It's like, ew,
I mean,
it's
I like who I
yeah,
like and I don't like who I don't like. But whoever you like, I'm okay with that. As long as
right.
it's respectful and stuff, I mean,
Exactly, because you'll never hear them doing that to them. Like Sean
never.
Astin is not going to do that. He's just not going to come back at you and do that because, like he said, it eventually they'll just stop talking because they'll see no one's caring.
I don't
But
know. I don't know. Harry and Meghan still talking and talking and talking, running their mouth.
well, I think it's some jealousy out there. I really do. I think it's jealousy.
I think it is, and then it's also uh, uh, the knowledge that they have. They're not knowledgeable. They haven't researched what's going
Right,
on. They haven't researched it all the way down to the. Instead they just go in and spew a bunch of lies.
right. Yeah.
And make themselves really look bad in the long run, which
Yes.
is what's happened to Harry and Meghan. Going back to them,
Yes.
I mean, and then
Can you
all of a
believe
sudden,
it?
everyone finds out who the liars were and who the people provoking, and inciting hate and lies and all that stuff, and that all comes out in the wash. So,
Yes. No, no, go ahead.
no,
Continue.
I mean, you know what I mean. It's like it does all come out in the long run. It doesn't take long to figure out who the winners are and who the losers are.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, you can just tell after a while of being on YouTube, especially me as a moderator on a few channels. I can just spot it right away. I can see if someone's trying to provoke or instill, hatefulness or
Right.
be ugly, or I can just spot it from a mile away. you know
Wow.
and then you also think about um, uh, the people who do that, and they just send out a blatant lie, and I mean, it's like how
Mm-hmm.
stupid they look
Yeah.
when all we really want is the facts and the gossip and all that. But
That's it.
we try to get down to the bottom line on stuff, or whatever. uh,
Mm-hmm.
but we're pretty honest about our endeavors and what we're talking
Right.
about. um,
Exactly.
we're not trying to make up a bunch of stuff.
No,
you know
you're right. You're absolutely right.
People
You're
like
right.
that really freak me out. I can't listen to it for about 5 minutes. I mean, I tried listening to some of those people
Yeah.
that were against Sean and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, and Maggie and all that,
I
and I'm like,
couldn't listen to
oh,
it. I
I just
couldn't do
can't.
it.
I just
I
can't.
just be like, okay, whatever, because I don't believe it, and so I don't listen to it. I just, I'm like, I don't believe any of that what they're saying, and it's bad what they're saying, and it's just made up. So
And
here we
then they've got a 500,000 followers. That's the problem. And it's like, then you got a 500,000 followers who believe that crap.
no, some of them don't, and they end up leaving.
Yeah, I know. So yeah. So it'll be interesting. Well, we knew it was going to
Which one has 500,000?
that Cheryl's World.
Oh, her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cheryl.
yeah,
Cheryl the barrel. And
yeah,
she just she and her husband Perry or whoever that is,
yeah. I think
and
that's her
AT.
husband.
Oh
Yeah,
God, that they're disgusting.
yeah. I think I heard something on there, and I think I either stopped listening or fast forwarded.
I
But
did,
I just, yeah,
and
I
I
was
don't even
like,
want my search bar
no.
to go to that.
And the only reason I know these people is it's weird how me and you know the same folks. Yeah, you're right, Christine. You're right.
And then then you say, okay, well, I'm going to go listen to this and see what they say and see what they say, and then you get over there and you're like, oh no, this is can't be, you know. I think I listened to about 10 or 15 minutes of her one time and 5 minutes the next, and I'm like, oh no, I just can't even. I mean, I don't even want to spend my time or mental energy listening to someone like that.
Hold on, Christine. Talk to the audience for me.
What do y'all think, audience? Did y'all listen? Okay.
Hello, I'm sorry. What happened to Christine? Christine?
Hi.
Hi,
Are
honey.
you, am I still here?
You're back.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
That's
I had to. Now I can actually see the comments. I had to. Yeah, I went on a little
okay.
tapping frenzy there. I can see the comments that now though. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear me, and now I can see the chat, and I actually can look at the chat and post comments while I'm doing this. Okay, great. So I had to go down a whole rabbit hole to do that.
Wow. Okay.
You have to join the StreamYard, but then you have to join the chat by your YouTube. So
You have to do all that?
you have to do all that to actually get into the chat and to make comments. Yes.
Diana's leaving. Bye, Diana. Kisses to you.
Oh yes. What a great, nice, relaxing visit tonight.
Yes, it was. It was relaxing, wasn't it? Just before we
Yeah.
go, good feedback on the Ronnie Bo situation, guys. Thanks for the chat on that. That was really good. And
Yeah. So I wonder if he'll get out on, if he can get out on bail, or I don't know how all that works, but
oh,
I don't know if if people can bail him out or if he has to stay there since it's a parole violation.
that's a good question.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really sad that that happened on Christmas too.
Yeah, it is,
And he's
isn't
got
it?
that little cute little girl and everything.
Wasn't she pretty?
Yes, it's sad that he got. I mean, that. I mean, he's never going to forget that. This is going to be like the worst Christmas of his life.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad one.
I think it really sucked that it sucks that he is in jail.
It really is.
And I just wonder who got him there. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened that got him there. You know,
Yeah.
because something definitely happened. Because I mean, he's been on YouTube. I mean, it's
Well,
not
he
like,
was at the Christmas program.
yeah, it's no big
Did you
secret.
see it?
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it was a whole Christmas thing. Jaguar sang a song, and
yes.
someone was getting a tattoo, and then
It was really good.
mhm,
Yeah, it was real good. I enjoyed it.
Bethany was on there, Ronnie Bo, Sean. I met Sean for the first time.
Yeah, it was really good. And just to think that, I mean, right after that he got arrested.
Yeah, like moments later.
I mean, someone was definitely after him, whether it was his girlfriend or the other side that doesn't agree with him. So
Yeah.
something happened that he got arrested.
Well, someone said he was selling his book, but I thought he was giving it to him for free.
Oh, he was selling the book
That's what someone said.
and making money off of it. He wasn't supposed to do that or something.
Yeah, but I thought he was giving him away free. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there got to be a pretty big reason why they would arrest him on a parole.
Sean's live is still going on.
Sean is.
Okay, I'm gonna shut mine down, Christine, and head back over there.
You are okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
are you going?
Yeah, I'll go over there for a little bit and listen. Sure.
Okay, I'll see you there.
All right. Okay.
Okay, bye, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Thank you so much. Head on over there to Sean Atwood's channel because that's where I will be. Okay. And because I gotta go soon, and I thought I would pop over there for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, Megan's made herself a loser, not us. She did that all by herself. Kisses to my moderator. Kisses to all of you. Thank you, Cupid. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Dell. Thank you, Debbie Campbell. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. La la, everyone. I'll see you soon.
We love you.
Love you too.